Hello everybody, we are back, and here we can check out Peter Gibson, who committed to us, cornerback, and we also have Luke Wright, tackle, who committed to us earlier in the season. And today we've got Vanderbilt at home, and they're 3-2, but they've already played 3 games in the SEC, so they're a little bit, they've got that toughness out of that conference. So we're going to start off with the ball in our all silver uniforms for the special game here. So first play of the game, we only got a yard, but Evans here on nice little 8-yard reception. Pretty quick little play there, and now Evans will go for the first down, and 1, 2, 3, we go to John Evans right off the bat, and why not? And then we spread the field out with 5 wide receivers, do a little quarterback draw action, get Cruz going with his running game, and now Cruz taking all day. He's sacked, and it's a fumble. Luckily, Oliver Head is there to recover it and keep the drive alive. So Head, nice, strong running for about 9 yards for the first down. And here, Iowa beats Rutgers, top 25 in Big Ten action. And Rutgers new to the Big Ten, obviously. But here we go. Jerron Seymour, so shifty. He is just fast and shifty and spins and jukes, and look at this spin move. He pulls off on our defense and goes all the way with his extra burst of speed. Jerron Seymour, got to watch out for this guy. He's tough to stop. And we would stall on our next drive, so we're down by 7. And so they've got the ball right back. Our defense barely had any time to breathe. And Robinette goes back to pass, but it's broken up. Great coverage by our 3 defenders there, and we would start off with great field position on the next drive. John Evans, first down. We're moving, feeling good, but Cruz would be sacked on the next play, and we will lose more yards on second down, or some more yards to add to that. So 3rd and 21, a horrible pass from Cruz, and we would actually have to punt it away. We were too far away for a field goal, so. But on the very next play, I don't even know what happened here, but somehow jumps right in front of that pass. Great read by the defender, so we have great field position. But, Cruz throws an interception right back. What is going on in this game right now? I don't even know. Crazy things are happening, and Cruz, just a terrible, terrible throw. And he seems a little bit off today. And Seymour, what is this? He breaks like 5 tackles. He was almost brought down, and he's gone. Nobody's going to catch him, but he had like 3 guys trying to bring him down at once. And Jerron Seymour breaks an 88-yard run after a 53-yard run earlier for a touchdown. So it's early in this game, and who else but Jermaine Wade? He is going to turn the tide for us a little bit here, at least get us on the board. Our offense can't seem to do it, so pick 6 for Jermaine Wade, the sophomore safety, who has been fantastic. And so now they put Seymour along with Kimbrough in the backfield, and Kimbrough gets the handoff here. We thought it was going to be Seymour, and instead he busts off a 13-yard gain there. Nathan Washington is going to scoop up the fumble after it was forced. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, sacked, fumble, but we would go 3 and out again. Our offense just can't do anything. So they get the ball right back, and they're going to go deep to Kraus, and Jermaine Wade on the coverage there, at least able to make the tackle to save that from being a touchdown, but it didn't matter because look at this. Chris Boyd, their star wide receiver, makes the play, and yes, we're down 21-7, and Cruz on the option here late in the first half, getting a nice chunk of yards. That's how you should have run the option, just boom, like that. And Cruz just says, you know what, I don't even care, they're going to bring the blitz, I'll just take it outside and get a huge gain of 20 yards on that one. So under a minute to go now, and John Evans is stuffed on 3rd and 1. And I kind of contemplated going for it on 4th and 1, but it's the second quarter, so we got to take the points, get the field goal there. No big deal. So now late second quarter, and Robinette is sacked, fumbles it, but it is, fortunately for them, recovered by an offensive lineman. So they give it off to Seymour, maybe just trying to kill off time. Instead, Seymour on 3rd and 18 gets the first down through a 20-yard gain. So That would give them a chance to throw a Hail Mary before halftime, and, well, there it is. Cam Thomas just leaping up for that one. Great play to prevent any touchdowns. So, second half now, we're down by 11, and Seymour just continuing to rack up the yardage. Nearly 200 yards, and we've barely started the second half. That's the worst our rush defense has been since starting this dynasty. Luckily, great coverage on that play to stop the drive, and so now we get the ball, and our offense has to get something going here because it's just been a struggle. And Cruz here, the screenplay to the receiver is busted up, so he runs right to where the linemen are, and it's kind of a quarterback screen then, and little bubble screen to Brendan Hunter on that play for a nice chunk of yards. Cruz keeps getting flushed out of the pocket, but he's going to find Brendan Hunter again, this time for a 13-yard gain. And 3rd and 4 now, we're looking to finally get something in the red zone. And there's Rico Brown. They brought their safeties up, so we called a little slant on that one. And Rico Brown in the end zone to make it a one-score game now. All of a sudden, you know, we have a game on our hands. But Chris Boyd, he's a big guy. Bounces off a tackler, and he says goodbye. It was 3rd and 2. We were playing, you know, we were focusing on the run, Seymour, because we thought, you know, they're going to just give it to him on 3rd down. Why not? But Boyd there on his second touchdown reception of the game. And 3rd and 7, we find Brendan Hunter, who has been outstanding so far this season. And we run a little option here to Marquise Sumler, who picks up a nice little gain there to set up 3rd and 1. You always like these short yardage situations on 3rd down where you can just give it to John Evans and count on him to get that 1st down. Why not? So Cruz back to pass, looking deep. He had a man wide open, but he overthrows it. The sophomore quarterback just a little shaky there. Number 1 Georgia. Watch out. They might be upset by a lowly Utah State team. Cruz has all day to throw, and where is he throwing that? Who was that to? Who was that to? What is going on in this game? But right there, we hit a big field goal to make it a one-score game, at least 8 points. And so they're giving it off to Seymour. I mean, I don't know why they even try passing. They should just give it to Seymour every single play. Because look at this. Look, why does he have that much room to run? Sure, if it was like the first play of the game, but he runs right through a referee. He doesn't even care. He just literally runs through a referee. And now Robinette back to pass on 1st down, and, well, he gets sacked for a loss of 15. So, 2nd and 25. And we're trying to, get a stop here at least, and Vanderwall gets a sizable gain of 19. 3rd and 6. It's all of a sudden a reasonable amount of yards to go, and they would get the 1st down, as you can see here. And Jerron Seymour's 3rd touchdown of the game, this time from 13 yards. The others were 88 and 53, so comparably that's a lame run. But we're going to go deep. We're just, we're going to chuck it to Rico Brown and his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game right here. A huge one to get us right back in the game, and we needed another big play, and they keep bringing their safeties up, and so we're able to burn them with some quick receivers and getting it over the top. So when they see the team start pinching down, you gotta put it over the top and get it over their heads. So then Robinette is sacked, and Jamichael Payne he overshoots his dive for the fumble, and of course the offense can't advance their own fumble, so the play stops as soon as they scooped it up. And now here we go. It's Eric Robinson-Berry with a huge interception, and he has been a playmaker. He is clutch. He's always made these kind of clutch plays. We're in their territory now, down by 8. Can we do it? 6:36 to go. Cruz rolling out to his left. Sits down, and oh my gosh, it's Rico Brown again for the 3rd time. And we are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. You see Cruz kind of does a little twirl about and then finds Brown again. Rico Brown, 3 receptions, 3 touchdowns, over 100 yards on the day. Pretty fantastic day if you're Rico Brown. So 35-33, we're going for 2. Cruz doing what he does, rolling out, and finds Marquise Sumler in the back of the end zone. He did have actually 2 feet inbounds, so that would have been good in the NFL. I thought initially it looked like he was out of bounds, but he was in fact in bounds. So we are tied at 35 in the fourth quarter somehow. And Norris Wade, the linebacker there, reads that one. He finds Seymour in the backfield, so 3rd and 8. Robinette looking to pass, and it's going to be broken up. Great coverage on that play. So, 4 minutes to go. We have a chance to actually take the lead. And we're just going to go right back to our run game. Oliver ahead, just fighting for more yards. He has played fantastically in this game. And we're just going to give it off to him again out of the shotgun this time. And he has 15 yards on that play after, 8 yards on the previous play. So now we're looking, time's ticking away. Just about 2 minutes to go. And it's Brenton Hunter on 3rd down, giving us a fresh set of downs. And the ugly Vanderbilt mascot is just devastated. So 2 minutes to go. We're going to get a little draw play to John Evans. And look at this run by John Evans. Oh my gosh. That had me jumping for joy, because that's the kind of tough running we like to see, and that's kind of running we used to see Keyshawn Simpson do. Doesn't even care. He runs right through the referee too. I mean, it's the running backs just don't seem to care anymore. So 2nd and goal, John Cruz from a couple yards out takes it in, and yes, we are on top now. And look at this nice little read option. I mean, they should have seen that coming. Come on. But anyway, celebration abound. Everybody's happy. 42-35. Under a minute to go now. Vanderbilt does have time to tie this one up, especially with the way Seymour's been running. Look at this. This guy just eats up chunks and chunks of yards. It's ridiculous. And we didn't have an answer for him. I know I've switched some personnel around, trying to get a little bit more speed on the back end and getting our front 7, a little bit quicker, but there's nothing I could do to stop him. It was just like you could send everybody after him and he would still break tackles. But anyway, they're now in our territory. 2nd down. They find Vanderwall, the tight end. And now they're moving. They're inside the 30. 22 seconds to go on 3rd and 6. Robinette has all day to throw, and now there's a flag on the play, but it's broken up anyway. So we'll see what this flag's all about. We holding against Vanderbilt. I considered, maybe making it 3rd and 16, but ultimately 4th down in this situation with 15 seconds left, we got to make it 4th down, and they don't get it, then it's our ball. So Robinette back to pass. They're going to send all their receivers deep, and a great coverage here. Jermaine Wade, outstanding safety. I love that guy. He's only a sophomore, remember that. So yes, we would score 22 unanswered points to come back and win 42-35. Rico Brown is the player of the game. 3 receptions, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns. Probably the best game of his career, I think. At least within this dynasty. But there you see, Cruz, pretty good day. An alright day running the ball. We didn't do too great compared to some of our other games. But it was enough anyway to get it done. But it was a weird game. Just so many things happened. It was just kind of, it was weird. So, I don't know. But I think we've maybe got a little thing going with the Vanderbilt. And it does make sense what they're in Tennessee, so kind of also lends itself to a natural regional rivalry, as well as just... And look at this, Seymour, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards by himself. That's not good. That's not good for our defense. That's terrible. Our run defense has not been that good this season, and you guys have seen it in several games. And there you can see they had basically 500 yards of total offense. Most of that, over half of that came from one guy. So, and there's the NCAA Players of the Week. Freshman linebacker out of UCLA. Look at that. Look at his day. That's a good day. 2 sacks, forced fumble recovery, and there, Taron Williams gets the Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. 3 tackles, sack, forced fumble, interception. pretty good day for him, and we'll check out the top 25. And Georgia would escape the upset. But as you can see, in the top 10, there are 6 undefeated teams. There's one more undefeated in Arizona State, who is, yeah, right there, 18. So there are 7 undefeated teams left in the country. And there you can see we almost got into the rankings. We were that close. We got enough votes, but not enough to pass somebody else. So next week we take on Florida Atlantic. I will see you all, or something. Yeah, I'll see you all then.